Hey guys, how's it going? You know what I'm saying? It's that fly guy, FLYZY. And, you know, we doing something a little different today. So today, guys, we got the first episode. We're gonna call this episode 0, the pilot episode of the Know You Can podcast. But you know, I'm not alone. I got my go ahead and introduce yourself.
You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Lil 40, yes sir.
I'm saying links to channels will be in the description below, you guys. And whatever platform you're supporting is on. If y'all got Apple Music, you know what I'm saying, hit that with the 5-star. We really want to get up over that in that algorithm. We trying to get up in there. And if y'all on Spotify, how does the Spotify rating work? You like add it to a playlist? How that work, Mark?
Yeah, you add it to your playlist, and you have a little podcast on section on your Spotify jump. Okay. They'll be right there once you add it.
Yeah, so whatever platform you're on, support. And also, we take questions at the end. Obviously, we didn't get any this time, so comment down to YouTube, or you could send us a message on via Twitter. That's also down below in the link trees. And yeah, let's get started. So, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all didn't know, apparently Activision is refusing to adopt diverse hiring practices across the company. So essentially, all right, Activision has called proposals to adopt the Rooney Rule, which is a policy. Basically, if y'all don't know, that means that they must interview at least one diverse candidate before hiring. A lot of places adopt this. Like, I believe like the CIA has some sort of a system like this where they have to hire a certain amount of different races. They're just so like, you know, they got to mix it up. Same thing with Hollywood. You know, they be doing that in movies and stuff. You know, people is weird. But this rule was established in 2003 initially, and it was an NFL policy where teams will have to interview at least one non-white, non-male candidate for coaching positions. So it's just a rule to like keep the pot, you know, keep the pot mixed up and everything. I was about to say keep the ingredients mixed up, but essentially, when questioned about it, they said that it would be impossible to pretty much for their business to add these practices in. I don't know in what way or how. I don't know why. How does it affect their businesses? But what do you think about this, Mark? What you thinking about it?
That's just some racist shit. Like, I have like another jump up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same jump, but it says, as I just highlighted, a Blizzard employee was targeted with racially charged comments in 2018, according to a complaint filed in early 2019.
Honestly, look, I'm not trying to get no sponsorships or free nothing from Call of Duty. Yeah, this is kind of foul. Like, don't they hand the production to a different team every few years of Call of Duty so the game feels fresh mechanics wise and everything?
Yeah, it's like every single year they give it like what's it called? Give it the Treyarch.
And honestly, I ain't got no sympathy because y'all Blizzard, I don't know what you guys did, but like I went to go play the Call of Duty Modern Warfare and only Warzone's available. So y'all out here stealing my games and stuff. I don't know what's good with them. But yeah, me personally, I don't think it's like, to me, I think it's just as simple as I don't know why they want to do it. I don't know what's their motive. Some people are just racist to be racist. I'm not gonna say they, you know, I don't know, maybe they can't do it. They said, but the way they worded that, I feel like is what messed it up. They said an unworkable encroachment, I'm sorry, I can't read that word, on its ability to do business. It's gonna basically, they're acting like they're acting like it's gonna affect their business in such a negative way. Like, how is that? I don't get it. Like, how?
Man,
what could happen to black man, Hispanic man? It doesn't have to be black. I'm just saying, like, any diverse, anything, you know what I'm saying? It's anything diverse. What does that do? Like, explain.
They was founded in 1979 though. You know, back in the olden days.
Yeah,
I mean, that's when stuff was calming down. But you know what I'm saying? Probably like they just had like a system like that. They don't want to change up that type of system and shit.
And if you do to say that though, I mean, either way you look racist, but I'm saying, you know, you could at least you could at least be real. Like, don't lie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Can't get around that.
Yeah, you kind of, yeah. You could have just said, I mean, I would have just said, I'm not taking this question. It's just, I don't know. If you're gonna be ignorant, like, so there's no speculation. At least be honest. Like, at least just say, speak what's on your mind, bro. You don't gotta do all that. But
I feel like you could still get it. I feel like there's a possibility like a black dude could get that jump, but it's like a white nigga. Oh, let me excuse my language. A white man, a white man can get that jump. Like let me rephrase the jump. If a black dude and a white dude got interviewed at the same time, right? Mm-hmm. Because like the black dude had a whole bunch of fucking credentials and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like the white dude's still gonna get it anyway. I mean, that's how it's always been for a whole bunch of places.
I heard with like businesses, they say like often, like I was talking to like people about IT and they said often what it will be is like sometimes not even like this white or black, but this is like in general, they'll pick like, instead of picking an older person, they'll pick a younger person who's had multiple jobs, I guess, because it's like they see that as you can kind of adapt. If that it's weird, I guess, but I don't know, whatever the reason is, you know, that's just them. I mean, honestly, so y'all, if you're black, you know, try to work somewhere. Don't try to work for Activision. If you're anything but white, I mean, you could try.
All these years of playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, I don't know. And look, I don't even play COD like that, so shoot.
Man, you already know that used to be the only game that used to be the game I only played.
Yeah,
like a good 5 years.
But yeah, that's with that. So honestly, y'all let us know what you think about that down below. But all right, you ready? So what's the next news, Mark? You ready? Hit him with the next topic.
So you know what I'm saying? GTA San Andreas is being rumored to get remastered. You know what I'm saying? It's not confirmed. You know what I'm saying? And nothing like that. Yeah. And it's a leak, but you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind having that game remastered though, because I mean I grew up with Grand Theft Auto anyway. Kindergarten, first job I played was on Liberty City and shit, and then I played San Andreas. San Andreas is my favorite GTA and shit.
Honestly, to me, I was like playing it on PlayStation. Obviously, I don't upload. I'm sorry, y'all. I just suck at uploading these days. But I have a video in the works on San Andreas where I like made a gameplay, obviously. And I was like, I don't think I stated it. I probably cut it out. But I was like asking, like, how come they haven't remastered this yet? You know, and how come they haven't brought some of the maybe GTA 6 will bring it, but how come they haven't brought some of the like what's cool to me is like the fat burning thing, how you could get fat, you could be skinny. Like I feel like that's dope. Bro. I like that. Like, you know, like I was seeing, you know, like GTA, if you go to certain parts of GTA 5, my bad, I was about to say 6. If you go to certain parts of San Andreas, or what is it? That's San Andreas, right? No, yeah. Wait.
It's Los Santos.
Los Santos, yeah. If you go to certain parts of Los Santos, you can see those bodybuilder dudes, those big shredded dudes, and I'm like, dang, we can't do that. Everybody like the same height and everything. And GTA, yeah, it's nothing wrong with that, but I just wanted to be swole, you know. But
GTA San Andreas is the most realistic GTA of all of them.
Yeah, I like that though. Like, it's crazy how like, honestly, Rockstar Games has such a like great reputation for their realism in games, like Red Dead Redemption. Like the realistic features in their game are like they're known for making their game live. Like some do follow the NPCs of Red Dead, and they were actually working. They had different dialogues each day, and when you kill them, they're not a day job. People talk about them and stuff. Like it's really cool the details they incorporate. So honestly, it's understandable that they take so long on these type of things, because I guess you want to freshen up, obviously.
Yeah, they actually like care about their games and all that.
CD Projekt Red.
But GTA Online, I'm getting a little tired of that.
No, yeah, GTA Online. Honestly, I got tired. Like, I feel like you can't hop in and be a noob, and it's pay to win. I refuse to spend money on GTA, but it's like, to me, it's like if you hop in a lobby, you're gonna get bombarded by flying cars. Like people,
exactly.
Here's the thing: it takes the skill out again, because those people aren't even good shooters. Like I respect the people that could boop 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 boop, you know, shoot with me. But like the other people, like most of the time, if you get the best of them once, they'll like literally stalk you the whole game with a, what is it called?
Exactly.
Like
the oppressor jump.
Yeah.
Don't you remember when we was playing with Trey DJ and then we went to that free roam session because we was waiting for Devon, and then all of a sudden there's like 2 fucking oppressors chasing us and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just oppressor after oppressor, and everybody got one. Then you destroy them. Lord forbid you destroy it. That's gonna dent your whole bank account.
10 bands of your jump.
Exactly. But they could, and then your car is worth nothing. Like my car is worth like 2K to them. They're like, oh shoot. Like I don't know. I'm not really one for
I feel like if you destroy an oppressor and it's because you're trying to defend yourself, they shouldn't charge you, bro.
Exactly. Like, you know, it. Yeah, if they run, we should have the run up get done up rule. If they want to run up, they can get done up, and there's nothing they can do about it. Because I personally, I don't know. Yeah, insurance shouldn't cover ignorance in the GTA lives. But yeah, I feel like the game is just, I'm staring off topic, but I feel like the game is just no fun anymore. Like they're adding update after update after update, and somehow I'm surprised this game even still running. Like this game, and the game runs at like 25 FPS if we being real. Yeah. All the stuff they add, and they low key, if you think about it, they low key take stuff out, because if they imagine if they never took any addable content out, the game probably running 2 FPS. The game runs less than 30 FPS at this point, unless you got a PC. Is literally, people are just accustomed to it, but it's like the game literally gives me, like, it burns my, like, the game kills my eyeballs. Like I cannot play that game longer than 30 minutes without hurting. Like it literally hurt to play that game. And then like people be having to beg, like people gotta beg me to get on that game, because I feel like there's nothing fun about it. Online is full of sweats. It's not fun. All they do is blow stuff up. When they started adding all that supernatural, like, or sci-fi type of stuff in the game, that's when I feel like it went downhill.
Only Saints Row can get away with doing stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. And that's understandable.
GTA made themselves known to be a realistic free roam type game. And since they added that genre, they just messed their whole brand up.
And I mean, with that being said, I'm not saying that it shouldn't be in there, but I'm saying we should have levels to it, or it shouldn't be like overdoing it. It shouldn't be too
Making
much
everything
of it.
like $13 million and shit.
Exactly, for no reason.
I gotta pay $13 million just to get a flying bike or something. However much it costs.
I mean, that's realistic. In the real world, it's probably gonna be like 13
I
million.
mean, yeah, but I mean,
Hey,
this is GTA.
hey, you know, 13 mil. Hey, so if you think about it, check me out. 13 mil is half of 26, right? That's 2 million more. So Lil Uzi basically can buy almost two oppressors. The diamond on Lil Uzi's head is almost worth 2 oppressors.
Basically.
We're not gonna talk about that today, but that's wild. He kind of wild with that.
That just started bleeding, gushing blood.
I have no words for that. That's not what I would do with 24 mil.
If I had 24 million, I swear I'm just buying off my house and chilling. Like literally, bro.
Exactly.
Let's say I got that Mr. Beast clout and I'm rich as hell. Literally, dog, I'm gonna live in a motherfucking middle class suburban.
You see what Mr. Beast doing with his 24 mil.
Boy, I mean, every time he spends that money, he gets it right back, but greater. So he gets away with that shit.
Exactly.
If I had that much money, bro, I am not buying no mansion, bro. I'm just gonna live in a middle class suburban house.
Because Lil Uzi, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Like, I like his music, I love his music, but I feel like he's famous, but he's not like Jay-Z level famous to the point where like literally he can't live somewhere private. You know, like he could live somewhere. Like there's rappers like Kendrick Lamar lives in like a. Like I heard he lives in like some like these rappers, some rappers that do that are smart, like that save their money, because there's no point in doing all that.
You talking about like the mega stars and shit, like Kanye, you know?
Yeah, like those people, I understand they have to, because they're Kanye's a billionaire, Kim Kardashian, like they're both billionaires. Wait, yeah, I think Kanye is definitely a billionaire. I think Kim is. Yeah, I think all the Kardashians are billionaires actually. I think no disrespect, like I think so. Like Kylie are the ones that have businesses. I think. The thing is, the only Kardashian, if you want to count on Travis Scott, I think he makes the least out of all of them. But he makes a lot of money. Like that's just say, like that's not an understatement. Like they're billionaires. Travis Scott has a lot of money too. I'm just saying, like he's not close to being a billionaire. So, but yeah, the Kardashians are full of billionaires. But with that being said, I feel like we just gotta stop. Like, I mean, it's your money, but me, that's too much. Especially if my net worth not that much. If you paying for a pink diamond to put it in your head, and then your security better be worth 24 million. You know, we out of topic. I'm gonna stop talking.
Oh yeah, cause I swear, bro, if you go to a hood or some shit.
Well, he won't go down there. We know what I'm saying. He likes a crowd dive. You better not crowd dive. Somebody pluck it off. Like,
I mean, they pluck it off, you gonna die.
Now, well, they say that if it's implanted in the skull, it said if it's a normal piercing, it should be good. Either way, I ain't gonna spend too much time on it. It's a game of podcast.
He said that if he takes it out the wrong way, he literally gonna die or some shit.
I don't know what. Yeah, whatever. I ain't even gonna talk about it. You know, we spent too long. We spent too long on it. We gonna leave Uzi alone.
Imagine going to a concert. and they go run to the stage and grabs it out. Grab a diamond.
That's 24. I feel like it has to be capped because 24 million. You wearing 24 million in your head. Yeah. Let somebody steal. Imagine you losing it. If I lose it, like that's probably why he put it in his head so he wouldn't lose it. But I feel like that's probably why he did.
That's an instant ass bounty.
Yeah, if he literally put a bounty on his head, but whatever, bro. Whatever.
Next topic.
All right, yeah, okay, cool. So Google Stadia is shutting down internal studios and changing their overall business focus. So essentially, y'all know Google Stadia is a streaming service where it's like you pay a subscription. It's like 10 a month. It's like $10 a month. It's like so how does? Let me explain the cons of this. Right. So first of all, right, hold on. My bad. So first of all, right. The Google Stadia is a streaming service, which means your internet has to be, so you know what PlayStation broadcast is, like the little broadcasting you be doing.
Oh yeah.
Literally, you know how like my internet's okay, but like it literally has a fat delay. Literally, your internet has to be, I don't know how on point because I've never owned a Stadia, but your internet has to be extremely good to pretty much run the game smoothly or pretty above average. I heard a lot of things about it. I don't know, it's trash apparently. The service is bad. They have their own servers, which means it's not cross-play, so two games like 2K you can't even play on it, and nobody owns a Stadia to begin with, so there's gonna be nobody on 2K playing on a Stadia. So I mean, honestly, and then I heard they gave some away for free too if you had YouTube Plus, but we're not gonna talk about that. Basically, the Google Stadia sucks. All right, it's not the best console, it hasn't come out with the best, but essentially
barely a console.
Yeah, it's really not. It's just literally just like a It's like an Amazon Kindle stick. You know, what's it called? A little Fire Stick.
I wanted a Stadia.
You wanted to
then
say?
I was
I
like,
wouldn't want to sell
then
it.
I was just like, if I bought that jump, I know that the internet can't handle that jump.
But you know
I'm
it's
gonna lag on
crazy. The
everything.
Stadia did get big dubs because if you did remember, they did run Cyberpunk at like 60 FPS on that thing. Because that's the
But
only
still,
perk.
you need the internet.
That's the only real perk, though, I would say to it, because there's no real specifications, because it's technically a streaming service. I don't think you like. You get what I'm saying? I don't think it needs to be.
I can just get PlayStation Now with all that.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what I was saying. People can get PlayStation Now, which granted needs good internet, but I don't think I don't think it taxes as much as Stadia. It really depends on what you're looking for. Because the PlayStation, you get exclusives and stuff, but you get more to offer. You get more to offer on the PlayStation Now than you do. And same thing with the Xbox. They got an Xbox One too. You get this. You get more to offer on those than you do on the Stadia.
On the PlayStation Now, you can. It's not even all streaming. It's like if it's a PlayStation 4 game, you can download it, and then if it's a PS3 or like PS2 game or something like that, then you have to stream it.
Exactly, but what they're doing essentially is they're not necessarily, the Stadia isn't dead. It's basically dead. They're like pretty much going downhill, but they're closing 2 of their game studios located in Montreal, that's in Canada, and LA, California. I don't know why I had to say that, but you know, just in case. And because neither of them had released any games anyways yet, so we're just basically sitting money. My thing is, Google acts like they're broke. Like they said, because they said that game development was too taxing. I swear Google has to have made billions, right? I'm not crazy, right?
Hold on, let me
look up.
Of course.
Look up Google's network, bro, please, because I swear they had to have made. They got 2 of the biggest. They got the 2 biggest search engines in the world: Google itself and YouTube, the 2 largest search engines ever. And you mean to tell me they don't have money?
Larry Page and Sergey Brin in a garage in September '98. Net worth is 161.9 billion.
Exactly. So the fact that they're literally acting like they cannot, like if Google really, I just feel like they should have said if game is not your focus, just say game is not your focus. Because honestly, y'all saying that, oh, you know, the game development is expensive. I understand it's expensive, but in that same breath, y'all
wait, no, it's not even a billion, it's a trillion. It's in a trillion.
Exactly. So with that being said, somehow you guys don't have the funds, the adequate amount of funds. Y'all have literally unlimited resources. There is no reason at all why y'all shouldn't be able to put something together. But like, I don't understand game development's expensive, but like, okay, let me explain something. $1 billion is kind of something to them, but it's really nothing. Anything below $1 billion is nothing to them, right? $1 million is literally light work. Trillion, like $1, literally $1 is like less than a penny to them. A penny is nothing to them. So that being said, they kind of tweaking. Though also another important key thing to note is what's making it also like people also tripping about it. Jade Richmond, who's a veteran producer that helped build Assassin's Creed for Ubisoft and moved to EA several years later, which is also rumored to be a trash company, is also leaving the game. She's leaving Stadia.
Don't put rumors.
I'm trying not to be mean, cause like, but before leaving. But she basically left Stadia, the company, the Google Stadia company, which is kind of a red flag because she's like an expert, you know, she like an OG in the games, like the Assassin's Creed franchise. She helped hook them all up, built. She was in the game, she was out here, and she's leaving all of a sudden. So that's a sign that they don't got their stuff together. Clearly they don't if they're trillionaire, or Google, not trillionaires, but if they have trillions and they can't just allocate a couple.
Well, I mean,
of those.
let's be real. The Stadia is a flop. Let's be real.
We know, so I knew it was a flop. So yeah, it's obviously a flop.
Let me see something. Stadia. I'm gonna look up how much it sold.
Yeah, but the Stadia, look, aside from the people they gave it to, I guess, to test it out and like the demos and the sponsorships, I guess they paid people to do. Honestly, the Stadia literally died. You don't see no streamer, no gamer, nobody playing on the Stadia.
Well, it's not telling me how much it sold. Oh, there it is.
I ain't gonna cap. We seen that Dashy ad. Dashy played it. You see that little Dashy?
Well, that's
ad?
Dashy.
That's different
March
though.
2020, it has sold 107,000 units in the last 2 months.
You said how many units? I'm sorry, say it again.
107,000. In that last 2 months, or March 2020.
I feel like honestly, the Stadia is literally a Chromecast. Cause I feel like the Stadia is something you get your child. It's something you get your child when you don't want to go big baller and like ball all the way out on a PlayStation 5. But it's like it's something to hold them out, which is that's okay.
It stresses your internet out though. If you don't have good internet.
Yeah, exactly. Bandwidth. You gotta turn off all the lights. gotta turn on
like
all the games. You gotta
Alexa.
You gotta move your outdoor router inside and stuff. You gotta play the game. Yeah, it's too much work.
Like there's no way there's no way my internet's gonna be able to stream 4K 60 FPS HDR.
Exactly.
It's not gonna be able to stream that. That joint's gonna die the moment I start it.
Yep, exactly. You know, yeah. But yeah, I think they're starting to focus more on exclusive. I don't know. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I pulled up the wrong article, so
I'm weak.
I pulled up the wrong article, so but I'm not gonna say anything because I don't know right now. I got it in my face. I don't know what it is, but I think they say they're gonna work more on exclusive titles. Like they're not bringing like big titles to the state anymore, I guess, because like they just added Hitman, so they're like Hitman 2, so they're not gonna add any more large titles. I think they're gonna focus on their own. I don't know what they're gonna do. Honestly, no, it don't matter what they're gonna do. The Stadia flop, I don't care. So we're gonna move off of them.
They just make a Soldier console at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Soldier console sold. I bet Soldier console sold way more than the Stadia.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he made a mill off it.
He made probably. I don't really say he made more because Soldier Boy ain't had the market. I don't think he had the marketing like Google did. But shoot, Soldier made good. Soldier made work. He literally sold an emulator for millions. Now, granted, he did get sued, but he sold it. That's all that matters. All right. But anywho, we're on our next topic. HBO. Well, this is rumored that another company too. I don't know the name. HBO is going to be making a movie about the Reddit and GameStop situation. Because why not?
Make a movie out there.
Exactly, it's still going on and happening. How are you gonna make a movie about it?
How can you make a movie out of an internet thing?
People were saying, dude said like there's no protagonist at all. Like, what are you gonna like? Hold on, you gonna have Phil in the back?
It's just a stock with some narration over it.
Allegedly, it all started over a man named Phil who decided to start a Reddit post about buying GameStop to prove all the rich people wrong. Like what? We're gonna have Phil. All right, guys. I feel like we should, you know what I'm saying? We should all buy GameStop stocks to prove the rich people wrong that GameStop is dying. Yeah, like what? Like who's gonna be protagonist? Who's gonna be antagonist? They could have made an
antagonist. Gonna be Robin.
Yeah, Robin. Speaking of, it's funny because I was gonna do use Robin Hood for stocks. I don't use them, but I was gonna use them, and then they do that. So I guess not anymore. But they were talking about how it's ironic how they're supposed to be for the poor, but you know what I'm saying, they out here freezing stocks so that we can't make money.
They said they ain't got the money like that.
The CEO, isn't he going? I think the CEO's going to court, like the government, or like he's going to like national court or the government. I don't know what it's called. But
freezing stocks illegal?
Yeah, no, it's illegal, but he's going to like court, or basically he's going to the government. Like they got a bone to pick with him. That's all I gotta say. They want to smoke with that man. They not playing with him. Exactly. They not playing with that. But yeah, they want to make a whole stock about that, I guess. I mean, I'll probably watch it just for the sake of watching, just to see how they tell the story, because I honestly don't know the full story. I just know it went up one day, and I'm not like invested in the game. Like I don't. It's GameStop. I mean, what am I supposed to say? But yeah, there we go. So the CEO is going to testify on the matter before Congress. So they're gonna go to Congress. That's what I thought. So they got to testify. They probably going to jail. I'm sorry. God forgive me. They probably in big trouble. They're either gonna have to pay a fine, like because that's like not a game. You know how much money they probably lost billions. You know how much people like they froze. Like you know how much money. That's kind of crazy too. But you know, it is what it is, man. I guess
they can't let it happen.
It's very ironic, you know. The poor people, the rich people, it's so easy for them to tell poor people, you know, you just gotta work hard, and you'll like it's deeper than that. Y'all want to say all that, but then again, stocks is getting.
They always say some shit like you gotta work hard, but not everybody has the same position.
Like not even hard. People got work ethic, and I feel like that carries you places. But at the same time, not everybody is blessed with a certain head start or the funds and currency or the situation. Like not everybody. Like I'm gonna just draw an example. Let's say Tiffany wants to go to college, right? I don't know where I'm going with this. Tiffany wants to go to college later in her life to pursue and get a nursing degree, and her husband is able to financially support them while she quits her old job at whatever facility she worked at to seek a higher level of pay, right? And yeah, so she could help her, like he won't necessarily pay for the college, but he could pretty much provide for her until she gets good, right? But then we have other people like Danica, Danica, right? She might have to do a lot more. She might have to wait much longer. Not everybody can just off and just go straight to the, like, you know, not everybody can just go straight to the back. A lot of people have to work. It's a process. Like, not everybody can just come up and make money. Like, making money takes time, especially in certain situations. Like, same thing, like straight out of college, you're not making no money. You got to get a job. You got to work there a couple years. It's just little things like that. But I feel like, yeah, they were so quick, you know, oh, you got to get out the gutter, you know. Y'all had a small loan of, some of y'all had a small loan of $1 million, you know. You all could eat though, you gotta work hard, you gotta you gotta work hard, you know what I'm saying? You could do it like, I feel like that's true, but at the same time though, sometimes not everybody, some people have to work harder for it than others. That's all I'm gonna say. Hard work helps, but yeah. But I'm not bashing nobody. I'm just saying, for the people that there's a lot of people that like to, I don't like people that like to comment on situations that are ignorant to it. Like, if I don't know about something, until I like get informed, I'm gonna shut up. Or I'm gonna just stop myself from speaking, because I'm not trying to sound stupid. For the most part, sometimes, you know, don't work. Yeah. And if I don't know, I just say that. But a lot of people are so quick to, like, some of these people, you got to keep in mind, the people saying this have never been broke or in poverty or had like had trouble paying anything, you know. Like, a lot of these people, like, people be so quick to chat, but they don't know nothing about people's lives. But that's just me. I'm gonna leave it at that. But we got the last story though. This is the last story, y'all. Okay, we about to head out of here. Okay. I know y'all tired of me. We spent like 80 minutes talking about Stadia. All right.
That shit ass console.
That's not a console, bro. We don't claim that as a console.
That shit ass Chromecast.
All right. So honestly, PlayStation and all these exclusives are making me regret buying that graphics card. I made a video on, go check it out, link in the description.
Yeah, I told you.
Because Final Fantasy XIV, what's that? 18?
XIV, I'm pretty sure that's 14? Hold up.
Well, hold on.
Yeah, XIV is
14. Okay, Final Fantasy 14 is going to be coming to the PlayStation 5. An open beta for this starts April 13. I don't know who they're giving it to. They got a lot of exclusive. Same thing, like, y'all, I wanted to bring the YouTube channel some Resident Evil gameplay. They put that as a PlayStation exclusive, the demo. But anyways, the teaser trailer is not funny. The game will be running in 4K resolution, and it'll have significantly improved frame rates and faster load times. Now, I feel like the load times is a given, considering that they have an SSD in there, M.2 especially, which are really fast. Like, boom. Like, I don't got an M.2. But I'm saying M.2s are extremely fast, like super fast, right? Obviously, the load, I feel like at this point we should stop flexing load times for the PlayStation 5 games. If your load time's not on point with an M.2, your game got a lot going on in it. But
better clean the motherfucking fans, boy.
What?
You know, when the shit overheats, you know what I'm saying? The fans, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? It gets too dusty in that joint, and the fans fuck up. So that bitch start overheating, and that makes the shit slow as hell.
Nah.
You never had that happen?
No, but my phone be burning my leg. Like, my phone be making a beep, 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 beep. Yeah, my phone be overheating. Yeah, I don't know. My phone needs to be saved. But yeah, they're talking about Endwalker. I know nothing about this game, but they said Endwalker features a climax where there's a storyline with Haydaleen. See, I'm not even gonna get there, but there's an online too. Apparently they're dropping online, so they're dropping a lot. So Final Fantasy fans, be excited. I'm linking all these articles in the below so y'all can read them, because I'm not about to read I know nothing about Final Fantasy. Like, I don't know.
I played like a demo on my PS3.
I don't know what y'all want from me. Like, I'm not about to take. So all of these, like, literally every single thing, so y'all can read up on it, because I know, like, I be acting slow sometimes. So if you guys would like to read up on everything, we're gonna be having everything down below, all articles and all sources, so y'all can read it yourself, because sometimes, you know, we be tweaking. I ain't gonna cap. But yeah, Final Fantasy's coming. Also, it's not worth mentioning, we don't have it on the notes, or we don't have it as a tab, but MLB The Show 21 is coming to Xbox too. So if y'all want to ever play that on Xbox, the console with literally no exclusive titles at this point that are good, y'all go ahead and do you. I ain't gonna stop it, you know.
MLB a good series, I ain't gonna cap.
Well, I've never played MLB, so I don't know.
I'm not like a big baseball fan. Like, I can't really watch baseball, I get bored too easily, but I like the game, you feel me? I played it at my brother-in-law's house.
I mean, yeah, I used to play baseball when I was younger, so I never knew how to play it, so I just run on the field and just look like a fool. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, it was fun. I got one game ball. I was the last kid to get a game ball. That's how trash I was. They just had to give it to me because everybody already got it.
Down bad.
Like, they used to call me, you know what they used to call me?
What do you call you?
Z-Man. They're like, He like, hey, you did. He like, he had 3 off bats. I'm like, I don't know what an off bat is. Or he said some lingo I didn't know, and I was just sitting there like, and they said, I was just waiting for the name because I knew nothing about the sport. He said Z-Man. I'm like, oh, I got a Game Ball, yeah. I was trash. Hey, what's good, yeah, man?
Nigga couldn't catch me in that Wii Sports on baseball though. That's a fact.
No, my favorite Wii Sports was probably not the bowling. Was it the boxing? I forgot.
Mine was boxing and tennis.
I don't know what mine was. I think boxing was good. I hated golf. My brother loved it. I hated golf.
I couldn't do the boxing because I broke my nunchuck.
Of course you did. We broke so many nunchucks. We went and bought like the little clear ones with the light. Like our nunchucks stay broken. Like nunchucks was.
Yeah. That was flimsy.
Yeah, but you got anything else you want to include, Mark? Are we good for today?
Nah. Can't think of nothing else.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the epilogue, the inauguration, or the what? I don't know.
This nigga say inauguration. Let me do this for you. You feel me? That was the prologue.
No. I got it. No, I got it. Cause you about to make me mad. Look, so guys, with that being said, so look. Anywho, that's the pilot episode 0. If y'all enjoy, or if y'all got any advice, link it down below. If y'all got any feedback, criticism, or nothing like that, or anything like that, make sure to put that down below. You got any questions that want to be answered next podcast, so we don't go rambling 80 decades about the Google Stadia sucking, because it does. But we lost track of time, because that console is trash. I could go on all day. Who isn't down to bash Google Stadia? But if you guys want any topics you want to be reviewed, if you literally anything you want, put it in the comments below. I'm sorry to raise my voice, but and also make sure to support it on Apple Podcasts, preferably. If you got Apple Music. If you don't, don't do all that. But if you got Apple Music, what I'm saying, click the button, click the 5 stars, rate it, so we can get up in the algorithm. We can start bringing some traction over there, so we can start getting up places. Spotify, add to your playlist, hook us up. But with that being said, make sure to give it a like on YouTube. I'm done promoting. And all social medias will be down below, so you can add us and ask us any questions, DM us any questions. Don't be weird though, because I don't let people in my DMs, but don't be weird, okay? Like, don't do that.
Yeah, that ain't it, Chief. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't be up in people's things talking about, hey yo, I got a question for the podcast, yo. Do y'all suck toes? Don't do that.
And I'll gladly answer that one.
You know the answer is yeah. I'm done. All right. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a great day.
Yes, sir.